The European Union, EU, has promised to spend over 90 billion in South Africa to assist key investment projects, according to a statement made by President Cyril Ramaphosa. During high-level talks between South African authorities and EU representatives, this important pledge was made, emphasizing the development of economic links between the two areas. According to Ramaphosa, the investment would concentrate on important areas including digital transformation, infrastructure development, renewable energy, and skill development. These sectors are essential to South Africa's economic development and prosperity, especially as the nation works to overcome economic setbacks made worse by both internal and international market disruptions. Ramaphosa praised the EU's commitment at a media conference in Pretoria, saying the alliance fits with South Africa's long-term economic goals. The solid and expanding partnership between South Africa and the European Union is shown by this investment. It will be essential in boosting the development of jobs, enhancing infrastructure, and quickening the shift to a greener economy, he said. Infrastructure and renewable energy are boosted. The Just Energy Transition Initiative in South Africa, which aims to lessen the nation's dependency on coal while guaranteeing sustainable energy options, is anticipated to get a sizable amount of the funding. In keeping with international efforts to tackle climate change, the EU's financial support will aid in financing renewable energy projects, including wind and solar power. With projects concentrating on enhancing water supply systems, transportation networks, and smart city efforts, infrastructure development is also expected to gain. It is anticipated that these investments would increase South Africa's economic competitiveness and generate thousands of new employment, enhancing the relationship between trade and investment. At about 500 billion in bilateral commerce each year, the EU is one of South Africa's biggest commercial partners. The EU's trust in South Africa's economic stability and potential is reflected in the most recent investment pledge. Sandra Kramer, the EU's ambassador to South Africa, stressed that the investment is a component of the EU's larger plan to improve economic ties with Africa. The European Union is dedicated to assisting South Africa's economic transition and views it as a vital partner. This investment will promote skills development, entrepreneurship, and innovation, she said. Future prospects and economic implications. The 90 billion investment is expected to have a significant impact on South Africa's economy, according to analysts. The money may establish South Africa as a regional center for innovation and sustainability, increase investor confidence, and accelerate economic development by concentrating on key areas. More information on particular projects and deadlines is anticipated to be made public as talks continue. The government of South Africa is still hopeful that this collaboration would act as a spur for sustained economic growth. An important turning point in South Africa's economic growth has been reached with the European Union's pledge to spend more than 90 billion in the nation. This collaboration is expected to provide long-term advantages for the country via smart investments in digital transformation, infrastructure, and renewable energy. With a common goal of sustainable development and prosperity, President Ramaphosa's declaration ushers in a new era of closer connections between South Africa and the EU. President Cyril Ramaphosa is the brand new G20 president, and the European Union has once again thrown its full support behind him. This assistance includes a massive 4.7 billion euro package for South Africa, which is intended to help the nation's circulatory system manage and increase its ability to produce antibodies. For Ramaphosa and South Africa, this massive display of EU assistance might represent a crucial victory. On the field arrangement, it seems that the US of A is regarded as a fundamental member. Funding will assist South Africa in addressing two major concerns: wellness care and climate transition. A part of the deal is established, and the Fair Control Action makes a difference. South Africa is far removed from the use of coal for energy. Despite the fact that coal is filthy and bad for the environment, South Africa relies on its abundance. The United States will use this money to support cleaner production techniques like wind and solar energy. The part about creating vaccines is also very essential. Many African countries have difficulties with obtaining antibodies during the pandemic. By influencing South Africa's highly sought-after vaccinations, this agreement should significantly qualify for healthcare throughout the whole continent. Additionally, this stream via the EU is intriguing because it occurs at a moment when the divide is shifting. Several